Hey team, Jesse Reynolds here. Number 2 video for the week. Again, I'm excited about being able to get these messages to you. So now what I want to talk to you about is Advisor. This was such a pivotal understanding and turning point for Beth and I in our business. And so understand that what I'm about to share with you these next few minutes, this is a culmination of 7.5 years experience that it took us to get to this point. Now, what I want to do for you is I would like the opportunity to shorten the learning curve. Every one of you on the team has the opportunity to achieve the levels of success that we have in a fraction of the time, and even go beyond that. When I look at just the trajectory that some of the champions on the team are on currently, like the Janakises or the Riots right now, I mean, all of you have the opportunity to move so much faster than Beth and I have. And I want to make sure you understand that if you can commit yourself to some of the disciplines that I'm covering in the videos these 5 weeks, it is worth it. The freedom that is on the other side here for you. So I want to talk to you about Advisor. Getting to Advisor is the single wisest financial decision I have ever made in my 32 years on this planet. And I would be so bold as to say that there is not one person watching this video who has found a greater financial investment in your entire life than the ability to start, run, own, and operate your own AdvoCare business for only $2,100 and be completely debt-free in 30 days or less, and have an infinite return on investment over the course of a lifetime, and have a willable asset that you can pass down to future generations. That is the conviction that I have as an advisor. But so I want to help you understand some things about Advisor. That is the truth. Advisor is the single greatest financial decision that any of us can make for our families and for our futures, and that we can help our friends and family make for their futures as well. But the ability for us to gain more advisors on our team requires certain things. And so I'm going to share with you exactly what it is that Beth and I have done. I remember when it was everything we could do to get one advisor to join our team a month. And that was hard, and that was a stretch. And now we have somewhere in the neighborhood of 80 advisors a month joining the team. And we have multiple advisors pretty much every single day around the clock now joining Team Reynolds, and that is incredible. But this has been a process and an evolution. So here's the first thing that I did. I had to change this. See, Advisor, it's all about what do you believe about Advisor. So this is something I chose to do. And so I'm offering you the opportunity to choose to do what I did when it came to Advisor. So about 5 or 6 years ago, I heard Matt Warren say, it is always in their best interest to be an advisor. I present Advisor with certainty. That was what I heard him say. And so I just took that and I put it slightly differently, but this is a belief card that I wrote down on an index card. I wrote it down, right? Wrote it on an index card, and I read this out loud every single day, 3 times first thing in the morning for years before I got this from a piece of paper to here and ultimately in here. All right. So when you hear me talk about Advisor, and if it sounds like I have conviction, it's because I do. So here's what I wrote down about Advisor. It is always in their best interest to be an advisor. I present Advisor with strength and enthusiasm. It'll take you less than 30 seconds a day to write that down, read it out loud 3 times a day to yourself. Less than 30 seconds. If I could guarantee that you would have more advisors join your team, that you would be more successful in AdvoCare by doing that one thing, would you adopt that discipline? Well, here's the thing. I can guarantee it. So now the choice is yours. Will you adopt the discipline to simply read that one statement out loud to yourself 3 times every morning for the next 12 months? And you tell me if it hasn't advanced your business forward. It is always in their best interest to be an advisor. I present Advisor with strength and enthusiasm. Write that down. Read that out loud. Here's the next thing to understand about Advisor. Advisor only makes sense to them once you have found out what they want. So yesterday's WOD video was about what do you want. So I just want to go to slightly further into that. Again, here's the thing. If you are following the success system steps, if you are asking people questions and introducing them to your leaders and getting them at mixers or on webinars or whatever the things are that you're using, here's the reality. When you know someone's purpose and you're able to, again, say Tom wants to make $1,500 a month to bring Sue home to get little Johnny out of daycare. Tom, you just told me you want to make $1,500 a month, get Sue out of her job, and get Johnny out of daycare. Is that true? Yes. Tom, do you have another option to be able to do that currently? No, I do not. Tom, here's what I know. We have got to get you to Advisor. Now, whether Tom works his way straight there or invests there, which is the wisest decision, it is in Tom's best interest, because if Tom doesn't get to Advisor, the likelihood of things changing for his family are slim to none. Getting to Advisor stands between where Tom is and where Tom told you he wants to be. So we need to help Tom see and understand the benefits of advisor. So you first have to understand what someone wants, and then you just need to tell them the truth. Tom, the only way to help you make that $1,500 a month and get Sue home and get Johnny out of daycare is for you to get to advisor. So now, Tom, what do we have to do to make that a reality? See, when you present it like that, it goes from, oh, I can't do that, that's expensive, to let me see what I can do. Guys, when I got started with Advocare, I had $20,000 of credit card debt. I was $60,000 upside down on my mortgage. I worked 70 hours a week, and I only made $3,000 a month. I was never going to get out of the debt that I was in. That's why I found a way to get to advisor. I had to do credit card voodoo to do it. I've seen people withdraw early from their 401ks. I've seen people sell a family car. Now, I don't know what it takes to get you to advisor. I've seen people borrow on a personal loan from a family member that they guarantee to pay back in 30 days or less. See, getting to advisor is not an ability issue, it's a want to issue. If someone is hungry and desperate for change, they will find a way to get to advisor. Because here's what I tell someone. Once I've identified what somebody wants, and this is worth writing down too. I know James Rudder, he's a master at presenting advisor. Well, I don't have a lot to do with that. James and Mariah are champions. But what I know is James had me tell him what I say to advisor. He wrote it down. He literally reads it out loud. So here's all I say is, John, here's the thing. There's one of two ways to get to advisor. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter which way that you get there, but the truth is you need to find a way to get there. What most people choose to do, this is the fastest, most profitable way, is you can do what's called going straight to advisor. All that's involved is we build a retail shopping cart that is a value of $3,000. The great part is you don't invest $3,000, you only invest $2,100. They give you a $900 discount off at the checkout. So for $2,100 on your credit card, $3,000 of products show up at your doorstep. We help you go move those products into people's bodies. That's approximately 15 24-day challenges. Now, the average person moves their entire advisor order in about a 4-week time frame. So over the next 4 weeks, we help you move your advisor order, pay off the $2,100 on the credit card. You have a $900 profit sitting in your checking account. Once you get to the advisor level, you are an advisor for life. There are no minimums, requirements, or anything like that to maintain your 40% discount. Now, here's the thing. You might be hearing that, Tom, and saying, I don't know if I can be as good as average. Here's my question for you, Tom. Could you be half as good as average? Because if you could be half as good as average, that means still in the next 8 weeks, twice as long as average, you will have paid off your $2,100 on your credit card, turned a $900 profit, and be running a debt-free business for the rest of your life, getting paid 5 ways, having a 40% discount or profit margin on the greatest products on the planet. Now, Tom, here's the thing that made it a no-brainer for me. If for whatever reason your first 365 days you have a change of heart, this isn't your deal, you can ship any and all unopened products back for 100% refund, no questions asked. So now, Tom, what do you say? What do we have to do to get you to advisor? Do you have access to $2,100 by debit or credit? Now let Tom answer. If it's yes, it's great. Let's go help you build that advisor order. If it's no, it's fine. Tom, could you get access to it? If it's still no, then that's fine, Tom. We need to get a $500 order in, and you need to put me in front of your top 5 to 10 people over the next 7 days. That's it, guys. Write that down, practice that, record that, memorize that. You guys are champions. Let's go out there and change the world.